Up today is Pastor Brian, also helps with the other Vineyard Youth, and he's going to give us our message today, and he's an awesome, great guy, and I'm glad he's influencing my daughter as well.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not over on this side of the courtyard very often, and can I just start out by saying the worship over here is just as good as it is over on the youth side, and that's amazing. And I say that kind of jokingly because this really is the main show, right, for that. But I want to tell you, just to pull back the curtain a little bit and give you an all-access pass to something that you may not know, and that is that when I am over here and I know what's happening in the message, and I happen to know what some of the notes are and where God is directing that, and I hear the words of the songs that have been placed on the heart of the worship team, I am blown away, flat out amazed to know that God is orchestrating and dealing with every aspect of this service to give something, push something in our way. And then, can I just say, to be out of that of pure amazement, that I'm so thankful for people who lead worship in our church. You know, it's the type of thing you can kind of get used to. And we come in here on a regular basis, and I always said, you know, I'm old, so, you know, Amy Grant was popular when I was growing up and stuff. Yeah, let's hear for Amy Grant. She needs that. All of us old people do. But I always said, you know, if Amy Grant were at your church, sang every week, after a while you'd go, oh, is it Amy Grant singing again? You know, and it's the same type of thing here. So be thankful with me, just a reminder to be thankful for them and to thank them for what they do. It's really amazing. I know you're accustomed, and I forgot about this last night, that over on this side you're accustomed to a joke during the offering. And I feel like I let the whole crowd down last night, so we won't be using that tape at all. But I do want to tell you, I'm one of those guys when I fly, which is not frequently, but when I fly, I actually have a former intern of mine, a former student from youth ministry, who is a flight attendant for Southwest. And I have described for her how I am on flights, and she says, you are my worst nightmare. Because I tell her I'm one of those guys that when they tell you to take out the flyer out of the seat back and pay attention, I'm looking around and I'm like, that person over there isn't paying attention. You know, she's like, oh, Brian, you're horrible. But I recently was on a flight, and I am one of those people, when that whole rigmarole